The book begins with a bold premise: the spaces we inhabit have a direct impact on how we feel. Whether we are energized, anxious, focused, or fatigued often depends not just on what's happening in our minds, but what's happening around us. Channon draws on research from psychology and neuroscience to show that the design of a space can either support or hinder mental health. From the start, Channon emphasizes that you don't need to be wealthy or live in a huge house to benefit from happy design. Good design is not about luxury, it's about intention. Even the smallest design decisions, like the color of a wall or the layout of a room, can influence our state of mind. The key is to become more aware of these influences and make changes accordingly. One of the core principles of the book is biophilic design, the idea that humans are hardwired to respond positively to nature. Channon explores how incorporating plants, natural materials, organic shapes, and daylight into our environments can reduce stress, improve focus, and lift mood. He explains how even a small indoor plant or a view of the sky can make a significant difference. Color is another important focus. Channon shows how different colors stimulate different emotional responses. Bright yellows may boost energy and optimism, while soft blues can create calm and relaxation. He provides practical advice on choosing color palettes based on the emotional goals of a space rather than fashion trends. Lighting is treated as both a design element and a wellness tool. Natural light is ideal, but when it's limited, thoughtful artificial lighting becomes essential. Channon explains how light affects circadian rhythms, sleep quality, and mood. He discusses how to use light layering, ambient, task, and accent, to create comfortable, emotionally supportive environments. Channon introduces the idea of personalization as a mental health strategy. He argues that spaces that reflect our identity and history, through photos, artwork, and objects, make us feel grounded and emotionally safe. A sterile, impersonal room may look clean, but it rarely brings joy. Creating emotional connections with your environment is part of what makes a house a home. He talks about the importance of sociability in design. Homes should make connection easy. Shared spaces should feel welcoming, not awkward or stiff. Seating should face each other to encourage conversation. Kitchens, often the heart of the home, should feel inclusive. These choices promote better relationships, which in turn support mental well-being. Spatial layout also matters. Channon explores how the flow of a room affects our behavior. Too much clutter can cause stress. A poorly planned room can make movement feel difficult or frustrating. Thoughtful layouts allow for both privacy and connection, activity and rest. The goal is to support the ways we naturally live. He pays close attention to the details, the texture of a rug, the warmth of a wooden surface, the comfort of a chair. These small, sensory elements create environments that nourish us. He draws parallels between physical comfort and emotional comfort, showing how tactile materials can soothe or stimulate depending on their quality and use. Noise and acoustics are often overlooked in design, but Channon gives them the attention they deserve. Background noise, echoes, and sharp sounds can all increase anxiety. He provides solutions, such as using soft furnishings, rugs, curtains, and sound-absorbing materials to create a sense of calm and control. The book also addresses the urban environment. Channon discusses how cities can be designed to support mental health through green spaces, walkability, community interaction, and thoughtful public architecture. He argues for city planning that prioritizes happiness, not just efficiency or economic growth. Channon includes case studies and examples from around the world, showing how architects and designers have applied these principles successfully. From co-housing communities to public parks and quiet libraries, these spaces prove that design can be a tool for social and emotional transformation. Importantly, Channon does not suggest that design can solve all mental health problems. Rather, he argues that it can create conditions that support well-being. Good design reduces stress, encourages good habits, strengthens relationships, and helps us feel safe and inspired, all essential foundations for mental health. The tone of the book is warm, optimistic, and highly readable. Channon doesn't speak as a distant expert but as someone who genuinely wants readers to feel better in their everyday lives. He shares personal stories and offers manageable steps, making the ideas feel accessible and actionable, even for non-designers. In the end, Happy by Design leaves readers with a powerful idea: your environment can be your ally. By shaping the spaces you inhabit with care and awareness, you shape your experience of life itself. Small changes, a plant here, a soft light there, can add up to a happier, healthier way of living.